Hello and welcome back to the PSISTORM Esports Network. I'm your host Chickenman here for your weekly esports results and highlights. This week we've got tons of League of Legends, some big Counter-Strike results, and my personal top 2 esports. So let's get into it. Today I want to start off with my favorite moment from the weekend, the Smash Summit Finals. Super Smash Bros. Melee holds a special place in my heart as my introduction to esports, and it's great to see it still going strong after all these years. This was a fantastic tournament through and through, but the finals, they were something special.
It had to be this way.
I'm losing my brain.
Crowd going crazy. Chant from Mango.
This is the new rivalry of the
Oh. God, he delays the up air. Oh, the shield drop.
Zane dropping the place.
That's it. He
got the Mango winning his first ever Smash Summit.
And the biggest prize.
Mango has been one of the top Melee competitors for so long. It's great to see him taking the win there, and what a gracious move by Zane to go for the hug after losing. You just gotta love that. Since we're starting with some old esports that are close to my heart, let's check out what Starcraft has going on this week. The GSL quarterfinals played. Bunny, Trap, Dark, and Parting are set to play in the semifinals.
The natural. This is the type of game that Zaun will think about for the rest of his life. He had this 100%. Yeah. He was absolutely ahead, and just Parting clawed his...
All right, we're all warmed up now. Let's jump into some big esports with lots of action going on. League of Legends ran the gambit this week. Pretty much every region continuing to work through their round robins. We're gonna smash right through these, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. The LCS has 100 Thieves in first place with 2 weeks left to play.
But there's not enough damage in the tank. FlyQuest cannot contest, and Evil Geniuses will finally bring their win streak to an end. It was impressive to see. They went 4-0, but it stops here as Evil Geniuses will take them down in 29 minutes.
They want the KDAs too, Captain Flowers. They're looking for extra kills.
Oh, they're adding insult to injury. Danny's in the stopwatch. Jizuke's in a stopwatch. Vinskaren's in a stopwatch. Stop the damn game.
The LCK has 4 more weeks of play. Gen G Esports currently on top.
Zoning the rest of the team, and he's got such a massive shield, it doesn't matter. Gumayusi flashing into the enemy team. There's the death sentence, and it will be that for Beryl. A double kill for Keria. Penta? Can we get the Penta going for the Thresh? I feel like he definitely deserves it at this point, but we're going to look for the kick. It's not going to be good, but it does not matter. The Nexus will go down in 23 minutes.
In the LEC, both Fnatic and Rogue are on top with tied records and 2 more weeks to go.
Coming out, it's cancelled. Ripper on the front line. Reckless, you got to open up. You got to do the main things right now. He's looking for Niski. There's a couple of kills. 3 against 3 once again. Reckless flashing forward. Reckless dies. Flashbacks to double lift. You can't do that on a Vayne, Reckless. No matter what you do, Fnatic will find you. Reckless dies. Caps dies. Jankos dies. Mickey dies. G2 dies. Fnatic strike.
And with this amount of HP, with Adam on the front line with a wave, Fnatic could just very well end the game right here, right now. He doesn't care about these towers. Upset is still alive. Can Wonder save the game?
He pops his stopwatch, but his Nexus towers will go pop. Not much that Wonder can do in this situation. Fnatic claim a 2-0 versus G2.
The LPL has Edward Gaming on top with 3 more weeks of play.
Ends up ruining the play that Qingtian managed to salvage for his team. Now FBX can rinse and repeat. Hook goes wide. Indigo double flay onto the squad. Health bar's getting low for top esports. Tian gets one. Now he's an Olaf. The low health bar's going to help him out. Knight is on the back line, but he just doesn't have any damage. He can't threaten anything. Oh, and LWX is going to 1v1 him here. The Qs should come on through. Knight is rooted in place. Will dash out to safety. He survives at very least. Jumps in. You know, valiant effort, but he just gets...
In the PCS, it's PSG Talon in first place, undefeated with only 3 weeks left.
Find nearly enough targets as River tanks it all up. Anabi zoning mission out as the playback Highwing. They just don't even care about the Akali as they look for the turrets. Sleepy Trouble Bubble means that Woody is going absolutely nowhere, and mission gonna get taken out. A triple kill for Unified, and the Aphelios is online. And
3 teams are tied for first in the CBLOL. Flamengo Esports, Vorax Liberty, and Pain Gaming have 2 weeks left to sort out who's gonna wind up on top. But it's Infinity Gaming currently on top of the LLA. Only 2 weeks left for them as well. In the LCK Challenger League, it's the Gen G Challengers in first place. And finally, the LCS Academy League, where FlyQuest Academy is on top.
The re-engage is ready to go. Destinus connects on a Hanser. Big damage on the back from Yursa, though, is on the back line, but Hyper is getting low. Big Moonlight Vigil. Is it going to be enough to change it? Palafox has gotten the back line, but FlyQuest are wiped. Palafox is able to get another. That's a triple for Cody's son. Your son gets taken down for a triple for Palafox, but he's going to be dragged down. Hanser and Cody's son, no.
As you can kind of tell, we're nearing the end of a lot of these group stages. In the next few weeks, we'll start to see playoffs and even results on which teams will make it to the next Worlds. Now let's check out Dota real quick. Not a lot this week, but fortunately there are a bunch more tournaments coming soon to fill the gap between now and the next international. In the meantime, the Bix Invitational got through their group stage and secured the top 4 teams heading into the playoffs.
Nice RP counter initiation, but the Golden's Embrace is there. Ursa takes a lot of damage from that Inksoul. He's not even going to get that Enrage off. And Mamungdaya, if we know Mamungdaya, we know how aggressive this man is, and Fonlo drops the GG tree. He's accepted. He's accepted his fate.
Again, not a lot of Dota this week, but we'll have more going on next week to cover. Let's jump on over to Valorant now, where most of the VCT regions were on a hiatus this week, but the Korea Challengers played through the single elimination stage and started working on their groups.
That doesn't catch much there with that guiding light. Nano Swarm going to be used to buy a little bit more time, and there's a Lau again with the knives. One more to go. Right click misses. Yunny takes him down, but Yunny takes another one here. He wants to dash in. I don't think he has enough time on the clock, but he can maybe get the finish. He gets the kill onto Solo. Gonna grab the gun and run.
He makes it out too.
Wow.
He's actually going to be able to recover that, so they don't get the round win, but paranoid about it. They're thinking that maybe there could be somebody behind. Are they ready for the close angle check, though? Look at the opposite way. Double peek comes in. Exy will find 2. Throws out the flash. Tries to jump across, but will get clipped through the wall by Excel. Just fell a little bit too low.
More VCT regions start back up next week, and there are a ton of those. Make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date. Moving on now to Counter-Strike, we have 3 events, all which finished up this week, starting with the FunSpark Ulti Asia, where Team NKT defeated Wings Up Gaming to become the Season 2 champions. We also had the Pinnacle Cup number 2 finish up on Friday, Team Spirit taking down Endpoint in the finals.
Dexter gets his kill to AUG, not ready to strike until right about now. Gets through at least. Messi responds towards it, but needs to get a bomb down. In a 4-on-2 scenario, he'll body block the sprays back here past the smokes itself. It's retake on the Spirit.
Oh, Crucial so low. They both go out to the cave position, and there's smokes. They could just get onto the bomb straight away.
And they could. Smoke on towards cave in particular. Crucial's going to wait. The bomb's not planted for him. Mezzi might have to go for wallbang sprays through the wood wall itself. Wait for his moment as they tap forward. Bomb defuse. Bomb defuse. Mezzi's not on it. It's so far off. It's a ninja for Spirit.
And the big one, IEM Season 16, $400,000 on the line, and it's Gambit Esports versus Na'Vi in the finals.
At least a little chance.
Oh, the double nades, the double nades,
it's absolutely brutal. Look at their health.
They're gone.
It's over. It's all over. There's nothing left of them. Their hopes and dreams departed a few rounds ago, but their bodies are leaving the server now. Last few voices in this conversation are Jackson Amanek, but Na'Vi, another one, just by a Nat's wing in regulation. They can do it right here and now. Na'Vi looking to become the champions of the first LAN back. Boomich gets the info as well. He's not hanging around. He's not interested in any of that. Up the top vent, Perfecto's waiting. And there you have it. A 1v5 demanded of Amanek. The impossible. It's not happening. Na'Vi, that's brilliant.
Na'Vi with the 3-0 victory there takes home the IEM Cologne trophy. Let's head on to Overwatch now, where there were also some big results from the Overwatch League as the Summer Showdown finished their tournament weekend.
But even Tal and Amok have gone down already. This is not good at all. For the Hunters, they've lost that mobility, and now the Dragons could clamber all over them. Flatter has them corralled back in the corner, and this is getting out of hand. About 80% for the Dragons, and they're not done. Yeah, one team fight to rule them all. It's time to go. Leaf has a pulse bomb there, but he's pressured down and has to recall a little earlier than he would have liked. Forces Void away, and there's mines on the point here. That lets the Hunters get back in control to a degree. Fate goes over the edge. Flatter's hacked. Oh no! Not like this, Chengdu, no!
Shanghai Dragons taking down the Chengdu Hunters 4-1 there in the finals. We also had some Overwatch contenders action in North America and Europe.
For the Reinhardt to just walk forward and press Q, but I think weaving this in is going to need a little bit of finesse.
Oh, they don't even need to weave it in, Rose. This is what the Symmetra enables. A beautiful TB there from Raspberry Racers. The Git Doge through all of those abilities, find the shatter, and set Raspberry Racers up for success.
Good Lord, Doge.
To rotate with the shield, they get onto the high ground, they try to isolate Switch in the process. Photon barrier, like you mentioned, but with that blizzard down below, you can see Mikey just trying to hold the front line, the immortality field saving him, but it's low here, and Ice getting this beam unlocked, fully charged here, dealing so much damage, doesn't even need the barriers when you're being able to melt these tanks. Nobody left from Odyssey, and Dark Mode win, moving on to the winners finals.
We'll have the final results from those brackets next week. Now on to Rainbow Six Siege, where the group stages kept on coming. Let's jump into all the different regional leagues going on. Brasileiro finished up this week with Team Liquid taking first place on the leaderboards. In North America, Space Station Gaming is currently on top.
Bambazu going to get some solid info as to where the other two remaining members of Beast Coast are. Doesn't want to try and use this hologram as of right now, and you can't necessarily blame him if he goes for it right now. More than likely in a lot of trouble, but do they have the prevention from down low? So very scared as to how this happens. Hyper picks up Anthony. Bambazu with another one here, but oh no, the shots don't land. Finally gets to go through.
In Europe, G2 Esports is in first place.
Absolutely anywhere. Stairs as well coming down there. There's one on the lower. Well, they know he's down here as well, but takes the gunfight, wins the one. It's into the 1 versus 1. Chaoxys, Sleben about one bullet from death. Can Chaoxys keep it going on? He knows the man's in split, the grenade in hand. It comes out, but Sleben peaks at the perfect time. Hits the shot. Secret find that much needed win. They get
Asia Pacific North has Cyclops Athlete Gaming in the top spot.
Tex finds a kill onto Eura. 20 seconds left to go. Kills are needed, but it's unlikely that they will come as Light shuts down the first. Stiggs manages to get the man on the drop, but 12 seconds, 3 kills. This is looking bad for Fnatic here. Guts more than likely to level things up. Killed from the very back of the map there, right up at the top of the ramp. JJ finds his man. He's got the long angle on the scope. You never...
And it's Knights in first place for Asia Pacific South.
Immediately it's a 1-for-1 trade, 4 versus 4. Nico's low, but it's Nate, it's Becca, it's Jack Daddy. It is Order getting it done when it matters the most in red time, in the clutch. And Speakeasy, he's not on that gun anymore. He has to stick to the diffuser. He's eliminated by Jack Daddy. Nothing that Luna can do. Order have made it into the top 4 with now 1 playdate to go.
And finally, the Benelux League, where Gamma Gaming continues their dominance. We'll have most of those results for you in next week's episode. Next up is the Call of Duty League, where the group stages continue.
If you're Empire, 1 break will get it done. But can you trade efficiently if you're Rocker and extend this to a 5th and final map? All 4 players up, all 4 players in a position to hold.
Last push.
Desperation time. As you said, the last push now in Shotzzy. Of course it's Shotzzy. It's able to take down 2. That'll be Attached spawning out. That'll be Priestess spawning out. That's the collapse in. Last guy is standing. He is stuck. He is trapped. And Empire get the much needed break they need to close out the game. And that'll seal it. Empire break. Empire win it.
One more week of games in those groups before the Stage 5 major at the end of the month. Let's dive now into some Heroes of the Storm with the Community Clash League. The playoffs have nearly been completed. Just a couple more matches to go.
Top of our screen. On Stukov. Hellgate will be there. Wailing Arrow as well. There's going to be the two. Oh, wait. The Gust actually pushes. What? Junkrat goes down to the right-hand side of the fall set. I wasn't even seeing where the damage is coming from, but Masquerade's going to be coming in. He does have full soul, so he is not too worried about making a mistake, and this is looking like the mistake was made on the side of 30K. 30K are going to be the one losing 4 members, and this is going to be Garden Terror spawning in favor for
GG.
Simplicity, and the GGs will go out. This is interrupted by Urel. Hanzo Arrow narrowly misses a few as there's an Uther going down. Burgult being chased. Kepi wants to get his stacks back as well as find a kill into Burgult and establish a little dominance. One more auto should be enough, and that will be Urel going down. Hogger actually getting picked off by the Vala. The Immortal is actually here on core. Cassia's like, oh, maybe I should start autoing onto this core. Maybe we should want to win the game, but Cassia goes down. Hogger's picked off as well. This is the march back from Chili Mountain. No, I'm just sorry. This is going to be the game number 4 going over to the side of Storm Esports.
And today we'll close out with some Rocket League, one of the most fun esports out there. The Intel World Open is a country-based tournament, so representatives from each country battle it out in their respective regions to see who really is the best at carball.
2 to the challenge, not able to beat Realize, he's all on his own, he's got space, that's so dangerous! Realize 1-0! He does what he wants when he feels like it, he just pops off, takes to the skies. I mean, I remember the squad rule the sky, and that is exactly what he does. That's Cargo, he's on a rampage, and First Killer can put it to the death. No, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. USA will be crowned champions. Canada, can you stop it? Can you send us to OT? Oh, it's there. That could be the final nail in the coffin. And you got to do.
Certainly been the rock holding this team together. 35 seconds. Can Indonesia answer back? Or will the floodgates be opened wide? The third goes in. Amphis steals it from Express. But we're 28 seconds away from crowning a champion.
Oh, Australia, they're looking for a victory lap right now. Amphis even steals it on the goal line. Indonesia
They have been the second best team in this tournament. They deserve to be in this grand final alongside France, but France are just a class above. Knocked out of the Euros, but they will be your European Intel World Open champions as Alpha just scores for fun. A third for him, a fifth for France.
It's what France does. They do everything for fun, it seems, while everybody else is just sweating their tails off.
The US win it in the Americas, France in Europe, Japan in Asia, and Australia in Oceania. Well, that'll do it for us today. If you enjoyed this episode and want to keep up with any or all of these esports, hit those like and subscribe buttons. If we missed anything that you think should be in here, let us know down in the comments. As always, I have been the Chickenman here for the PSISTORM Esports Network, and I'll see you next time.